Hey, it is your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. I'm back with 6 work from home opportunities where you can earn at least $100 or more per day. Yeah, that much money. And what's even better is the fact that you don't have to make any schedule commitments. You can work whenever it suits your schedule. There are nighttime hours available as well as plenty of hours available. So if interested, stay tuned because I'm going to go ahead and jump into that information. But before I do, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post weekly work from home hot leads and information that you just don't want to miss. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump in.
All right, so getting going here, the very first opportunity that I will share where you can work from home and earn at least $100 per day is on a website called Fiverr. Now, I know many of us are familiar with this website, but for those who are not familiar, Fiverr is a freelance website. It is a very popular, reputable website. And the way it works is sellers, the freelancer, gets on Fiverr, creates a profile of the services that they offer, and then people who are looking for services to be completed or fulfilled will go to Fiverr and they will look at the public marketplace for where sellers are, and they will find somebody and they will communicate with them and pay and get that task completed. It is literally that simple. And I use Fiverr, personally, just giving my own 2 cents. I use Fiverr on a monthly basis. I use Fiverr pretty often. Sometimes I'm using Fiverr every single week. Sometimes it's every other week, but there really isn't a month that goes by where I don't use Fiverr. And I've had things such as a logo created. I've had things such as images created. I've had, what else have I had? It's usually logos and images on Fiverr, but there are also other services on Fiverr that are available, like basically everything. So you may be thinking, that's too fancy for me. I don't have any skills. Don't worry, there's something you can do on Fiverr. So I'm just going to type in virtual assistant. And if you're not familiar with what a virtual assistant does just about everything, or they can only do a few things. So let's say, for example, I need research done on a certain topic. Well, you can, go to Fiverr and find someone who is offering that service. And usually they would be under the term virtual assistant. What if I, needed data entry? Well, that would be something a virtual assistant would do. So there's a lot of different things that you can do on Fiverr under the title of virtual assistant. And just to give you some examples here, someone says that I will be your virtual assistant for data entry and web search. And this person is charging $10 per task to do that. And the prices range. This person is charging $25, and they will be your virtual or social media assistant. So you could make money by just posting on social media on behalf of someone. And you see there's so many people offering these different services, and you can see next to the rating the different people or number of times someone has sent in a review. So this isn't all of the work that they've gotten, but you can see like people are really getting work doing this. So this is definitely an option to earn $100 or more per day, and it is a lucrative, reputable website that you could use. All right, another opportunity that you can earn at least $100 or more from working from home is a company called American Consumer Panels. And what they will do is they will send you different things to test out, and it could vary. It could be something like a stroller, or it could be like a TV. Like, it literally could be anything. They are going to send you a product and they want you to use it. And this opportunity is going to start you off at least $25 per hour, and it goes all the way up to $45 per hour depending on the in-home usage test product. And you don't have to have any experience. So what you're going to have to do though, is you're going to have to document your usage. You're going to have to sign and return non-disclosure agreements before the product can be tested and shipped. That's really simple to do. And then you're going to have to read and strictly follow the in-home usage schedule provided. So they're going to give you some info on how to use that product. And then you're going to have to attend Skype meetings or conference calls to talk about it. And that might be, 2 to 3 times per week. And it says these are really short virtual meetings and they are paid by the hour also. So everything is paid when it comes to this opportunity. And you have to be available for at least 15 to 20 hours per week. They want someone who can commit to that because they're going to be giving you at least that amount of hours. So you can, definitely tell it's going to add up, especially with the pay being at minimum $25 per hour. So if this is something that you are interested in, be sure to check it out and the link will be in the description box. All right, so the next 2 opportunities I'm going to group together, and that is driving for Lyft and driving for Uber. Now, I know very closely people who drive for both. And you actually will see, if you just kind of start looking at people's dashes on their car, you'll see the Lyft sticker and the Uber sticker. A lot of times people drive for both companies. And the reason why is because it is so easy and you make such good money that they want to make sure that no matter what, they've got plenty of drive opportunities. And depending on where you are, it might be a little bit slow, and that's why they drive for both companies. But I'm in the Atlanta area, and there is no shortage of people taking an Uber or a Lyft anywhere. So it really just depends on where you live if you would want to sign up for both. But signing up for one will do the job and you will earn at least $100 per day. And it's very easy to get started. All you have to do is go to lyft.com/driver and you will just put in your information. And the same thing for Uber. Pretty much just go to the website, scroll down to the bottom and click drive. But of course, these links will be put in the description box. And it even has like this nice little estimate for how much you can expect to earn for your first 200 trips guaranteed. So you can expect to earn at least $1,400. And I know 200 trips sounds like a lot, but, just throwing in my 2 cents here, I had to take my car in for maintenance, and the place is literally 10 minutes away from my home. But because I was the only one home, I didn't have a ride, and the maintenance was going to take like 2 hours, and I was not going to stay there. I had work to do. So I called an Uber, and a 10-minute trip one way, that counts as a trip for an Uber driver. Even if it's, going 5 minutes away. I've had the same thing happen when I lived in another area. I had to drop off my car for maintenance. The place was right around the corner. That counts as a trip. That's 5 minutes. So you can do short trips or long trips. And the longer the trip, the more you earn. And also keep in mind with both of these services, people tip you. So you can expect to make at least $100 per day in these opportunities. And you can also expect on top of that to earn tips. Very easy to get started. Okay, last and certainly not least are 2 delivery services that I will group together, and that is DoorDash and Grubhub. Now, both of these services I use frequently. And when I say frequently, I'm talking like sometimes 3 times a week when I'm not cooking. Just being honest here. I love, love, love using these services. I use DoorDash a little bit more. I don't know why. I actually have a Dash Pass, and that's basically like you pay $10 a month and you get, delivery without the charge for the company or whatever. So I use these a lot. And I know people personally who deliver for DoorDash and Grubhub. And just to give their estimate, they would do this after their job. So they weren't doing this full time, but plenty of people do. And they were doing this after their main 9 to 5 job. They do it at night for a few hours, and they would consistently make about $40 per night doing it just for 3 hours. Okay, so imagine if you did this as, a, job. You could make at least $100 per day, and you wouldn't even have to do this all day long. So these are very reputable companies. It is very simple to get started. On both websites, you would just want to scroll down to the bottom, and you will see where you can become a, deliverer. So on DoorDash's website, you would just want to click on Become a Driver, and on Grubhub's website, you would just want to, scroll down to the bottom, and you could click on For Drivers.
Okay, so there you have it. Those are the 6 work from home opportunities where you can expect to make at least $100 or more per day. Now, for those of you who are subscribers, you are always watching my videos, you already know I'm a transparent, honest person, and I always have to give my 2 cents. So if, just being completely honest, what to expect with these opportunities, for the delivery and the driving services, you can definitely expect going into it making $100 or more per day. But you have to treat those like they are a job. You have to treat it like, when you're clocking in, when you're clocking out. And it doesn't really matter when you decide to clock in or clock out. You just want to make sure that you're devoting at least 6 hours per day to those opportunities to meet that $100 threshold. Now, for Fiverr, it does take a little bit of time before you can start making that $100. You can't just go into it knowing that the money is going to be there. And that is because people who are on Fiverr looking for sellers to fulfill, their work task, they look for sellers who have reviews. And this is easy to do. All you have to do is set your prices literally at $5 and then share your Fiverr profile on your social media and ask your friends and family to purchase a service from you on Fiverr so that they can leave a review. And I usually choose sellers who have at least 15 to 20 reviews. So once you get to like 20 reviews, you're gonna start seeing business that's non-friend or family related coming in, because people want to choose sellers who they can, trust. And based off of your reviews and the work that you show that you've completed, that's really going to help random people frequenting the website who are looking for work to be done to choose you. And I use Fiverr at least every other week, and some months I use Fiverr multiple times a week. So there's a lot of traffic coming to Fiverr. All the entrepreneurs who I know, they use Fiverr, and it's just really the way to go to get done for you services that, we just want off our desk and someone else to fulfill. So that's my 2 cents. These are real ways you can make $100 per day. And hopefully this was helpful. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.
Hey, before you go, if you are serious about working from home, you're ready to start making money from the comfort of your home or while you travel, whatever your situation might be, then I highly recommend you head on over to my Teachable School and you get my course, How to Find a Remote Job. It is a complete digital course. It's all video, and I give you the A to Z on finding and securing your very own remote opportunity. It's 11 lessons, about 127 minutes of training, and I also throw in a cover letter and a resume. And these are the same cover letter and resume that I used when I got hired for my remote opportunity, and for pretty much all the opportunities that I've ever gotten hired for. It works really well. And in the course, I go over some really key points, such as things that you don't want to do on your resume. So I talk more about what you don't want to do versus what you do want to do, because there's a lot of red flags that are brought up when we do certain things on our resume, and it could actually disqualify us, and we don't even realize we're doing them. So I go over that extensively. I also go over the online interview, which is another really important area. Once you are at that point, it's pretty much you got to deliver, and that interview is what's going to seal the deal, or it's just going to stop the process right there. So I talk about things that you want to be sure to do, such as what you wear, what's going on in the background or what shouldn't be going on in the background, your lighting, all these really like nitty-gritty details that we may not even think about that make a huge difference. And then I also talk about what happens once you get hired, things to expect, just so we know what should I expect, like what's normal, what's not. And I also talk about making sure you command the most salary so that you can get fairly paid for your remote opportunity. And on the website, I talk more about my story, how I came to working remotely and the course. I go over what led me there. It's a lot. And I also have reviews from past happy students who have taken the course and have had great success with finding their own remote opportunities. So when you are ready to start working from home, you would just click this big purple button that says, I'm ready to work from home. And you would just be headed over to the sales page, and you can pay either via credit card or PayPal. And as soon as you submit, you are enrolled in the course and you get instant access to the digital course, and you are well on your way to start working from home in your very own remote opportunity. So check out the link in the description box below. Head on over to my Teachable School, and I will see you on the inside of the course. Talk soon.